Apologies if the last video ended quite abruptly. I just ran out of time really, which wasn't what I planned. So this is as far as we got. We had made a link between our unbound cell and method of travel from the database. That means you've made a link. Now, if you go back to our form and close that down, and then we try and keep our consistency the same in our formatting. Outline, red, line thickness. And then we do something about the alignment to, again, be consistent, because one thing admin is big on is consistency. Move back to our home and our form view. Now, this field right here is blank. Anything you type in this field right here will be repopulated into your database. So I'm going to populate that and pause it while I do, so you're not, again, just watching me type things in. Having just keyed in the last bit of information about method of travel, and then we'll go back and check on our database to make sure it's all populated and transferred over. Click on holiday, you can see that our method of travel has carried over via population from the form, which means that a database can be entirely populated by data that is input via form. So another way of simply time saving. So what we're doing next is called, we're not going to insert a new record, we insert what's called a combo box. Combo box, probably a little bit like a drop down box when you've got your lookup wizard when you're actually populating a database. It gives you set variables to add. So what we have to do is change the board box, the board cell, to a combo box. So we go to our form, go to our design view and type a board. You right click into type a board and you go to change to and change to combo box. Then you'll get a drop down beside it here, but you have to populate that drop down menu. So you right click again and you go to properties. Now, just showing the instructions. On the data tab, you're going to first of all going to go to row, source and type. And you're going to change that to a value list right here. Row, source and type. Value list. Very important you change it to value list. Secondly, in row source, you're going to click on the three dots and you're going to put in the criteria, self-catering and half-board. So, row source and type, click on your three little dots here. SC for self-catering, better make it capitals, and HB for half-board. That means if you click OK and go back to our form view, anyone, you'll be able to simply select what you want from that list. However, some problems with this. We haven't protected it, so generally anyone can change what they wanted to and move on to the next record. For instance, I've just changed that to FB for full board. If I move on, there's nothing to say you've made a mistake. But there is a way to protect it. It's called limiting to list. You're limiting to the list of variables that is actually there. And that is very simply limit to list and click on yes. Then close the property sheet. Back to form view. Let's try the same process as before. And let's try and move on. And you get an error message, which means you can't really proceed. Now, we've done quite a lot today. We've done quite in-depth approach to forms. We have looked at design view quite a bit. We have learned to link fields. We've been able to populate via database, and we've tried to stress the importance of consistency in your formatting. The best way to practice with forms is to do as much as you can and always ask yourself, is it right? Is there anything I've done wrong? How does it look? Is it flush? Is it consistent? Have I formatted it correctly? So always take time to check over your work. So this is a second part of the first part of the video. I promise you, when you're doing this yourself, it won't take as long to get through. Thanks a lot.